Hi, everybody. It's Boog Sciambi. Welcome to the show.
Six deep in the sprinter, yo sequence, Frampton with the glimmer. You can sniff, let it simmer. Miss supper, but you could be my dinner. She said, why you always got your head high in the clouds? Your eyes to the sky and your face to the stars. Well, I can hear them calling me awfully hard. You best believe before I leave, I'ma leave my mark. And we got
six deep in the sprinter. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Glimmer. Six deep in the sprinter. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Glimmer, glimmer, glimmer. 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 Glimmer.
off the I can float, turn the float to the river. Swimming upstream, now we picking up steam. Baby, the routine, time to think a little bigger. Hopping out the hot box, bloodshot pictures for our poster. You'll be cropped out if you're not with us. Got the party jumping like the hiccups. Snake gang, hey DJ, turn it up. See the glimmer, the gloss, the sparkle, the shine, this tight vibe. Give you hope in the darkest of time before the fourth quarter come. Pray you caught you a kinda got me doing what I ought to decline. But here we go though. Unlocked in, ain't no let the mojo. We can blend, we can swirl, we can throw yo. Got my gadget on go. Ratchet from the boat, now we messing out so.
Six deep in the sprinter. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Glimmer. Six deep in the sprinter. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Six deep in the sprinter. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright.
It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the St. Louis Cardinals find themselves as underdogs as the curtain rises on the season. Singy, what do you say in the clubhouse when a lot of folks are writing you off before the first pitch is even thrown?
You say forget all that, Boog. Block out the noise because the season is decided on the field, okay? So there's still talent on this roster, and if one or two players have big years, they could be right in the thick of the race.
That's a good point, Chris. Seems like every year we see at least one team unexpectedly make a run, and maybe this season they could be that team.
And now,
the crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute.
St. Louis Cardinals.
Just about set to go. And on the hill, Sonny Gray. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
And the first out of the game is an easy one. And now the opening day lineup for the Twins. A bit of a mixed bag for them in 2024, Singy. They're hoping for better this year.
Yeah, well, they dealt with a lot of injuries last year, Boog, and you hope they have better luck in that department this time around. Don't forget, they've won the AL Central 3 of the past 6 seasons. Wouldn't be surprising for them to do it again this year.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And here it comes.
Ball 1. I got a ball, 1 strike.
On the inside corner for a strike. Miranda stands at first with one out. Up the middle. What a stop. The feed for one. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. There's no score. Bottom of the first. Here's Garrett Hampson.
St. Louis, right fielder, Garrett Hampson.
Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. And now 1 and 2. He goes down looking.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. It's hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
That's out to center field. Buxton. That's out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Next to hit, Ivan Herrera. Off the mark there. And it's 1-0.
1-0.
On the ground to third. Slings it across, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Scoreless after 1. Back here at Busch Stadium. Here's the second baseman, Cody Clemens. Gray back to work. And that misses. Ball 1. Gray, multi-time All-Star, 35 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2011. On the ground, right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Trevor Larnach.
Here's Trevor Larnach. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. No score here in the second. And it's fouled away. And a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Here's Royce Lewis. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, Boog, he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a pitcher is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially they've earned it.
Rudder takes off. Line drive, base hit. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with 1 gone.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
That's hard hit on the line. That's a base hit. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
2 on, 1 out. In the dirt. Tag safe. And a wild pitch, and both runners are in scoring position.
Got to take advantage of this opportunity now because of the wild pitch. They've got 2 runners in scoring position. Good time for the hitter to lock in, put the ball in play hard somewhere.
And there's the automatic.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing.
This one chopped up the middle. Donovan gets it to first, and he's out. James Outman, the next twin up to hit.
James Outman.
And a foul ball. Two outs. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Throw to first, in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Twins 2, and the Cardinals nothing. Bottom of the inning, and the batter now, Alec Burleson. And that's fouled off.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Clemens under it. Hauls it in for the out. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Ball one, no strikes. Ryan, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Swing and a foul out of play. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Mason Wynn. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down. New inning getting started. Now it's going to be Brooks Lee. Swung on, belted. That one's deep. And it makes the turn and heads for second. The relay throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got
Now
something he could
batting,
handle.
the first
He
baseman,
absolutely
Nolan
ripped that ball
Arenado.
out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
And now it's going to be Jose Miranda. And there's a foul ball. Runner in scoring position, nobody out here on opening day. And that is out of play. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Buxton stands in now, looks at that one inside. Next offering is fouled back. Here's a 1-2. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. Gone onto the grass hill for a homer. He sends it out of here. His first homer of the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there.
1 out, base is empty. Cody Clemens, the next Twin up to hit. Grounded out his first time. That clips the corner.
0-1's the count.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. That's a base hit.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat.
Coming home. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. The tag.
Well, this just can't happen right there. You can't try to score from first base with less than 2 outs unless you can pretty much walk across the dish. And to get thrown out like that really throws water on the fire of a rally in this inning.
Larnach on at second with 2 down. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But the Twins bring in 2 on the homer. It's now a 4. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in, Michael Ciani. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does. The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
And now 2 balls and a strike. That one missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And that's ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate. But as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
Runner takes off. Pitch is low. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
You don't usually see teams try to claw back into games by being aggressive on the base pass like this, but it's still early in this one. This kind of tells me they're going to try to tackle this one run at a time instead of waiting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
Victor Scott, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 1 out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And he lays one down the left side. Bare hands it. Tough play. And they get the out. So the lineup flips over. Garrett Hampson next up for the Cardinals. Caught looking his first time up. Bunting for a hit. And that's a foul ball. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. And ball 1.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Caught him looking for the K. So no runs. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Twins putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. Looking at the numbers, they've got 4 hits when they're behind in the count. That says these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and just not giving up, despite what the count says.
Line drive. Now the throw to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. Ryan Jeffers at the plate.
Catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Here's the 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Absolutely hammered it to left center.
Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
There's a swing and a drive. And it's out of here.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
One down, base is empty.